Yo, welcome to Apartment 103. This is episode 46.
Hey, halfway to... No, I'm just kidding.
Halfway to 92. We're just kidding. Gonna
Right.
do that every week.
Yeah, no.
I am Alfredo,
And I'm Hector.
and this is our podcast, man. If this is your first time listening, where the fuck you been?
Yeah, for real. Like, we're 46.
6.
Wow. I'm... Okay, we're not going to talk about that. I'm just... Yeah, screw it. We're going to keep it moving. Yeah, no.
Butchered it. 46 weeks in, man. Where the hell y'all at?
Yeah.
But yeah, how you doing today, bro?
I am toasted.
Toasted?
Yeah, I'm Red Lobster.
Ooh.
Like, so, as you know, my truck went down a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And as I was changing the brakes I was changing the rotors and the pads, I found that one pin was seized in there, and I had to buy the calipers. Had to wait till today to get them, so dealt with that. And it was hot.
Boy, was it.
And I did it in the morning or in the afternoon because it was noonish by the time I got back to like when I was headed to my house.
Yeah.
And in order to be here tonight, even though I still showed up late, I'm sorry. I decided to do it in the beating sun.
Like right smack dab in the
Yeah.
middle of the at its
Yeah.
highest point.
And I was like, it's so hot. I'm going to do it without a shirt. And like, I'm not confident to be walking around like, whatever
Yeah.
without a shirt and stuff. But I was like, got to get a tan. I need to work on that, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I was like, it's just too hot to have that stuff sticking to me. I didn't want to ruin my shirt because it's a Fabletics. You know how I like them.
Yeah.
I still ended up wearing it towards the end and still had to do some extra little stuff because
Aw, damn.
stuff
You
went.
thought you were done. And
Yeah,
then you're like,
I'm like, oh.
yeah,
So, yeah, my back is cooked, like very cooked.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, like it's burning right now, and
Dang.
I can feel the heat. Like I cannot escape it now.
Yeah.
It's just on me.
It's about to get itchy.
Yeah, but it's not itchy right now. It's like
Yeah. It's usually the day after or something like that.
yeah, but I already feel the tingling though. The
Yeah.
tingling is there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. I do like it. I know I'm
It's
sadistic.
like it's like one of those
It's like it's the tingling right before the pre-workout starts to itch. It's that same
okay.
type of
Yeah,
tingling.
yeah.
I like it.
makes you feel alive.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's how I'm doing. How are you?
That's kind of before I get into how I am. That's
Oh.
kind of how I felt the day we went to the golf to the range.
Just whooped.
My freaking like here
Oh.
specifically, here and like my forearm and like my knee area because I was
Oh.
wearing shorts.
I think I evened out my knee tan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I still got the tan line from my
right.
shorts.
Yeah,
but
that one's not going away.
yeah,
Unless you do something drastic. Speedo.
I might. There's a
Go
lake.
golfing in a Speedo.
Maybe not. I will definitely probably go hit the lake though. I think
Fair.
I want to do that this weekend or next weekend.
Nice. Yeah. That I get like a sun rash or heat rash.
Oh yeah.
So like it's like super itchy. You have to put like aloe vera
yeah.
on it and just soothe that pain.
Yeah, which I might need you to.
I got you, bro.
Okay,
I got
cool.
you.
Yeah. After the episode.
Yeah. Or maybe it could be like extra content for the
Yeah. So, tune in at the end. This is like the extra scene at the end of the credits.
the
You
post credits.
Yeah, I get a new room massage.
Like Marvel.
with-
Marvel ain't never had nothing like this.
yeah, new room massage on the
Yeah.
podcast couches or chairs.
Casting couch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. All right.
But yeah, I'm cool. This is my long weekend off, so it's dope. I've been chilling.
We got 4 days, right?
Yeah. I kind of feel like I am getting burnt out though, coming in here and working every day.
You see a little bit like where I was like,
Yeah.
I might need to just, and it's
Yeah.
weird because the days I'm in here now are the days you're not here,
Yeah.
and vice versa. So it's like
Yeah.
super lonely.
Oh yeah, it does get lonely.
Yeah.
That's why I went to go talk to the front desk person.
See, I still don't do that.
Yeah. Well,
you that lonely? I'm not.
to
I'm
be
just,
fair, in my defense,
I fall asleep.
she talked to me first. So
Yeah, We're gonna keep an eye on him. All right,
all I
guys?
need is a little bit of inch, and then I'm like, so how are you?
He's like, we friends now.
Yeah.
You want to join the
We
podcast?
family now. Yeah, get her a mic. Somebody get her a mic. Yeah, bro. That's all it takes for somebody to like show a little bit of
Open the door.
interest. And I'm like, bet. How you doing? Actually,
Hey, get the weird on.
Yeah. Tell me about your troubles.
That's fine.
But yeah, that's why I called you. I was like, man, I ain't doing nothing. Like, but I did get some work done, which is cool. But I think like one of these weeks, not next week, but like one of these weeks that I do have like those 3 or 4 days off, I might just take the days off from here too, just so I could chill. Might like come in and do the podcast, but that's it.
Yeah, or even just start the day off like the Monday. We have our little meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Knock that out.
Yeah.
And then rest of the week just.
It
chill.
might be like later in the day though, so I could sleep in and.
Yeah, exactly.
Might come in like at a little 2 to 4 or whatever, just so we can do the meeting.
100% fine with that.
Yeah,
man.
man.
So.
But yeah, so I'm cool. It's just I'm scheduling. I'm gonna need to pencil in a little break.
A little R&R.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. And if you need your bag with some aloe vera, bro, I got you.
I might need a
I'll
little
show
more
up
than
at
that.
Oh,
My bad.
I'll show up at your crib for that one though. No extra content. Y'all gonna have to pay. Y'all have to join my OnlyFans now.
Everything is content. All right, but like we kick off every episode,
Yo.
we're gonna kick it off with Let's Get Deep, Friends Edition.
Yo.
This week I'm reading the Icebreaker. This is the first level, some light to get
Some light.
to get it going.
Some of these icebreakers though, they be
Yeah.
getting those thinking gears rolling.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you met any celebrities? Who and where?
No. Not in person.
No.
Not that I can think of.
Have I met? There's this.
I'll keep thinking, but yeah.
There's a soccer player who I think his name was Ramon Ramirez. He used to play from in Mexico, and I went to like a soccer camp that he was running, and you got to do like a meet and greet. And
I was gonna see about getting my son into one of those for the Sporting KC.
oh,
guys.
that'd be dope.
Yeah, and I asked him, and he just kind of I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna spend 400,
Yeah.
$500 for you to do 1 week.
Yeah.
And then
Then they'd be like, I don't want to do that anymore.
right, yeah.
You about to put you in.
Yeah,
Hey, let me get in there.
I'm a youth. Get in there with the baby teeth.
All you gotta do is shave. You good, bro. But yeah, so they had like a little meet and greet afterwards. Got to meet him. Although, for me, like that was much more important for my older brother. Well, for me, I was like that was here in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
But I was like 15, and I didn't know who he was, like 100%. Like I had to do some Googles.
Right, you were like, who?
Yeah,
Like I know he's important, but like,
Yeah.
why is he important?
like my older brother might have caught the tail end of his career, and for me, I was just like, I mean, I know it's important to him and it's important to my dad, but I honestly do not know who you are. I just he told me I was fire at soccer, so I was like, yeah, my boy.
That's a really
Like,
good
that was-
compliment,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's like, you'd have a longer career than me.
yeah. People gonna know who I am, no. And they don't.
No, we got these people.
got a solid 5 people that know who I am, and you
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
No, but then I also, when I went to Seattle last year, that was last year, right?
Yeah.
When I went to Seattle last year, did a meet and greet with the band that I went to go see with Ex Ambassador. So I met them.
Yeah, and you've been a big fan of theirs
I've
for
been
a
a
while.
big fan. The only concerts I go to, and like this was like
and the only one you've driven to, or you didn't drive.
we drove to
Did
St.
you?
Louis to see them.
Okay, right. That's
We drove. So I've seen them
3-ish
here.
hours.
I've seen them here. I've seen them in St. Louis. I saw them here again, and then I saw them in Seattle.
Hey.
Yeah, no, big fan. But I did a meet and greet with them, and it was like I had done it before, where you just take a picture. But this one was like more of an experience,
Exclusive
Yeah.
VIP backstage.
Like you got to
hall
like talk
pad.
to them a little bit, ask them a question and shit.
Oh,
And so
nice.
like this actually felt like a meet and greet as opposed to the other ones where you just take a picture.
What'd you ask him?
I asked them. So there was a song that they were previewing during the pandemic,
Oh, nice.
and it was called "Fragile." And me and Claudia had always been like, yo, when's that song coming out? They dropped the album. We're like, it gotta be in this album. It wasn't. So I asked them, I was like, yo, during the pandemic, y'all previewed the song Fragile. Like, are y'all gonna drop that soon? And they were like, yeah, we're gonna drop it this summer. And sure enough, they did.
Yeah, it was like a couple months after. Yeah, not even maybe.
Yeah. No, it was. It took a little bit. Where even I was like, yo, they said the summer's almost over.
Okay.
Where's the song at? But it did eventually come out, and then Claudia asked him a question too.
Oh, okay. So I got a two for her.
So it was cool. It was like a gang of us, like maybe like 12 people.
A little squad of y'all, like we're just ganging up on them. Not what I was gonna say, but you looked at me.
I thought you were gonna say gangbang.
That's exactly what you know me too well.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, that's what happened.
A gangbang.
Yes.
They were never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're enough with that. Okay.
But yeah, no. So that's
cool.
I would think that's the only celebrities I've met.
I met one of the KC or two of the KC Kansas City cheerleaders.
Okay.
No names.
Right.
They were just at whatever football game that my dad took me. They were out and about, and they were giving pictures out. So I was like, I was like, I don't know how old I was. I think I was in the 8th grade. So like 14, 13, 15, something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was probably 13 or around there. Because 9th grade is like 14, 15, 16, 17. No, 15. So 14. Anyway, yeah, 13 to 14. And that was pretty much the only people I like dabbed up, said what's up to. Yeah. The only other person that I actually nope, I didn't. I only got to see them because I went to the wrestling. It was like one of the few like early on when they did Raw and SmackDown live recordings. Or not live, but like the pre-recordings or whatever of Monday Night Raw and
SmackDown?
Yeah. So it was like Wednesday, whenever they aired it out or something. But yeah, it was a back-to-back show, and I didn't meet anybody, but I saw them. It was for the first time in person, so that was cool. Yeah. That's about as close as, as it gets for me.
Yeah, I don't think I've met any other wrestlers, any soccer players besides that one. I did go to Nicky Jam's house in Miami.
Nicky Jam. That's who has that TV show, and he's always like, por eso eres daddy.
Yeah, he has that show, that TV show on Netflix.
Yeah.
El Ganador.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
And that's where I started speaking the way they speak.
He caught that accent.
Yeah, I just go around like, ¿qué tal, papi? ¿Qué onda?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's kind of fun, actually, you know? I still don't like y'all when y'all do it. Y'all loud and stuff, man, and I don't understand half of what you're saying. I'm like, I'm trying to pick up the syllables that I'm missing because I'm already bad at Spanish. So.
Yeah. I do kind of use those accents sometimes whenever I'm speaking Spanish because I'm like, fam, I'm not going to pronounce these words all correctly because it's going to take too long and it's going to take too much mental bandwidth for me.
Yeah, and I know that like even in Mexico we already have like a different dialect anyways from Spain because Spain's like the proper you say everything kind of deal.
Sure.
From what I can tell,
I mean that's what they would say. Yeah,
right. Like I mean, at least that's how they teach you anyways. It's like, oh, this is the proper formal Spanish, yada yada. You use usted, and like in Mexico, that's like hardly ever used.
It's used to strangers, I think.
Right, because it's out of form of respect. But like when I was going around, ain't nobody respect nobody. No,
I once said
they just like tú, hey tú, you know, like, that was it.
I once said usted to my dad, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yo, my bad. I didn't even mean it like that."
Yeah, bro, and like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not really used. Because even whenever I was just getting to know like one of my ex's moms, they're Hispanic. I think they're even Mexican. So I was all like, you know, ¿cómo está usted? You know, all this other stuff. Like, always usted. And she's like, no me tienes que decir usted.
Yeah.
Estás con mi hija, you know? And I'm like, that doesn't mean that, like, me and you
but
are
I'm
cool.
not with you.
Yeah. But No.
But I could be.
Yeah, so she would always be like, no tienes que decir usted. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, usted? I would still say, because
it's hard. It's hard to break.
Yeah, because like I still feel like I'm being I feel
Yeah.
like not that I'm being disrespectful, because I don't even use it with my parents or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of like, since they are that like distant person I'm talking to, I want to show that respect, and that's kind of how I was raised.
It's kind of I kind of feel the same way with like saying like, ma'am, or like being respectful to older people. Because I don't talk the same way that I would to you, to them.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir, and stuff like that. Even though we do say that to each other.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
But it's not that respectful, like with the tone.
It's not. No. We say it as one word.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I actually say it to younger cats nowadays. Like if they're like a customer service or something, like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I use that at my job a lot. Well, I'm dispatching people or talking to
anybody,
other dispatchers in that aspect. I'm like, yes, sir, and stuff like that.
It's just respectful.
It's just
like, you can't disrespect them by using it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you could offend someone, quote unquote, offend them, because they might think you don't respect them. If that's kind of how they view it.
If I was like, all right, G, now you got it. And then they'd be like, what the fuck? That dude's unprofessional as fuck.
Yeah, like, hey, get my homie out that office, man. Like, homie? Yeah. Oh, okay. Now all of a sudden.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
They're like, you want to come work with us? Actually, you seem cool.
You like, why you get me fired, bro? You in the whip with him now.
Yeah.
He wanted to get you out so he could get you a job as a driver.
Yeah, he needed me to have that necessity to get a new job.
Yeah.
Otherwise I wouldn't have left.
All right, we should.
Yeah, we should move on.
Okay, level 2, deep. And I'm usually the one to be dragging questions out.
I haven't seen you all day, bro.
That is true. A week.
Myself.
A week.
Well, no, we saw each other on Sunday.
Okay, yeah, start of the week.
It was like 3 days.
Yeah. Okay. What is something you are naturally good at?
Naturally good at. Ooh. You got something you're naturally good at?
I used to be naturally good at fruit carving.
Naturally good at it?
Yeah, like
the first time you carved something, you was good?
Yeah, like that's how I continued to do it. Because the first day was a practice, though. They showed us, like, as a whole class, and we carved some stuff out, and they were like, oh, snap, this is actually, like, some clean cuts, clean lines, yada, yada. Yeah. And then they were like, do you want to keep doing this? And then they would only show me, like, techniques, like, once, and I'll be solid. Now that's how I won first in the state. You know what I'm saying? And then I tossed them their scholarship right back at them. Like, I don't need this.
Damn.
I'm not going for culinary, dog. Yeah. I was like, can you give this to somebody else? I literally asked them that, and they were like, I was like, well, then I should have lost.
Yeah.
I should have humbled myself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't. I was out there trying to get these trophies, man.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
All they gave you was a freaking stupid scholarship for your future.
$6,000, and it's like a semester worth of, like,
trash.
If that, yeah, I don't even know.
They should have just gave you the $6,000.
Right. Put that in my money. Cold money.
Yeah.
Hard money.
I would say that you're naturally talented at dancing.
Dance.
Wouldn't you?
Like,
okay, so let me just ask. Did you learn how to dance?
Not really. Well, no. I would just watch people, and that's kind of how I picked it up. And I did used to dance quite a lot as a kid. Like, I was just, if there was music, I was dancing, and I don't even know if I was dancing correctly, but I was dancing well enough that people would be like, "Hey, yo."
Yeah.
This might not be accurate, which we've already talked about this, but I have a vague memory of being at a house party. I was young. It wasn't my house party. It was I wasn't invited. I was with the people who were being invited, right? And so it was just me and this girl, and we were, I don't know who she was or who she, like, if she was a friend or a cousin or what. But I was there with them. I think my dad had left me there they were watching me while he was working, and they had, like, this event that they were going to. And I showed up with them and everything, and then, like, everything was kind of getting boring, as kids. I'm like, well, they started playing some music. The boy had the dancing shoes out, and I swear that I they were throwing money at me. Like little, like $1, little $5, little 20.
Yeah.
That was probably the most they would give me. But I remember them. They were like paying me to dance and stuff, and I was like, hey, you know, I was getting the monies and stuff like that. And I was like, as I got older, I was like, was I
that stripper?
Yeah, right? I didn't get naked, but like I still got paid to be out there, you know, grooving and you know whatever else.
Dang.
But yeah. So I wouldn't think about being a dancer as naturally naturally talented with it.
Yeah.
Because I did quinces.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, come and choreograph this stuff." I'm like,
Corey. Yeah, like people study this shit, bro.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah, come and do this for like $100 a song," and I'm like. Okay,
yeah.
I'm just gonna teach you what I got taught at these other quinces, which I
Yeah.
didn't. I ended up like creating a different dance and stuff, but yeah, it was actually, I guess you could say I'm naturally talented in that a little bit. Maybe not now. My joints don't move that way no
They
more.
don't work like they used to.
Yeah, I can do the simple stuff now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm naturally talented at anything.
Nah,
Naturally talented.
you don't think you're naturally talented at soccer?
No.
Like you were never good, even just off the rip. Like
I sucked. No, so like
I didn't know you, so I can't really be
Yeah.
like, oh, you've always been good at this, you know?
I just that's one of the things that always kept me going is that like I was bad at stuff, but I was like, well, I'll just get better. I sucked when I first played soccer, and then eventually I got good. I sucked when I first did acting, and then eventually I felt like I did better.
You didn't. You kept.
I don't know if I got good. That's subjective. That's debatable.
We're gonna add a link to his movie.
Yeah, all these things that I do it with the intention to get better at it.
Okay.
So like it's kind of what keeps me motivated because I'm like, well, even if I suck, at least I can keep working at it and then eventually get good. Rapping, another thing. I was bad, and then eventually I got better.
Yeah.
It's not like
that I can vouch for.
Yeah, that you were there for.
Smoked me.
That you were there for during the early struggles.
Yeah.
But like Andrew, naturally talented at rapping. Just intensely good. So like where me and my boy Chris, we used to talk about it all the time. Like this motherfucker is just
he just hops on the mic and
it's just
like
easy to him. It's not even fair. Me and Chris used to like
take the pen broke.
Take a lot of time writing. Nah, that ain't it. Nah. I mean that might work. And Andrew would just sit there drinking and then be like, I think I'm gonna just freestyle this verse. Or he wouldn't even write anything. He'll just think.
So this ain't important to you, huh?
Well, he'll just think and he'll just be like, all right, now let me record these lines. And he'd just memorize the lines and then record them. And then he'll be like, let me hear them. I'm like, yeah, that's good. And then he'd sit down and then he'd just keep listening to it.
Until he put a whole verse
together. Put a whole verse together, bro.
Before y'all finished even writing.
No, we had finished our verse. Yeah. But at that point, it was like we were waiting on him to finish his verse, and he didn't put time aside to write, because me and Chris would write away from the studio. And then we would show up.
So he would.
Like,
okay,
yeah.
so he's only doing it at these times, these slotted times. Okay.
His thought was like, I can only like get in that zone when I'm in the studio, which is fair.
Yeah.
I can't afford to do that.
Checkbook.
When it works for him, like, because he's good. So
like, hey, you got an hour.
Yeah.
You got an hour.
And then he's like, and then he does it in an hour. You're like, all right, well, props.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would say, based on knowing you and being around you, that you are naturally good at having good people skills. Though you're not necessarily extroverted in the sense, you're very good with being cool with people.
I can see that.
You're very likable until you're not.
That I am.
Yeah,
until we spend 3 days in the office together.
Yeah, no.
3 days apart is too much. 3 days together is too much.
Yeah, we need that 1.5.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
That balance.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that you just naturally have people skills. Like,
I would agree with you. And then one of the things that I was thinking about, I was like, I think I'm good at like entertaining people, entertaining a crowd.
And I think that kind of goes in with it too.
Yeah, like
because you have a amazingly creative side.
Yeah, but like then I was like, I don't know if that was it probably was natural. I just overthought about it because I was like, well, maybe
that's your personality going into play with
Facts.
your talent. You know what I mean? Like,
because I was like, maybe it was just because like the way my family is, I felt that I had to get to their level because my family's super outgoing and I'm not, and so I had to like get there.
We are opposites in that sense too.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily care to be outgoing, but I'm out there. Like,
but you are.
You're like, how you just go places and make new friends, and I'm like,
yeah,
they like me.
And I can be more outgoing whenever like I'm with somebody else. Like if you and I are together and we're passing somebody, I can say something to them. If I'm by myself,
I ain't even say nothing the last time.
Yeah,
that was all you.
Yeah,
you're like, I got my boy. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I got my safety blanket. But yeah, usually that's how it works. Is like if I'm with somebody else, then I'll be more outgoing. But if I'm by myself, I'm just like headphone in, don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's me. Actually,
I think that's what you try to be, but I don't think it works out.
And that might be more so. It's like I like my peace, my me time, my me. But it, someone's like, "Hey, yo," or whatever. I'm like, "Okay, bet, I'm gone. I'm there.
Yeah,
just give me the addy. Tell me where the spot at.
Right.
Tell me what we doing. Actually, you don't even got to tell me what we doing, man. I'll do nothing.
Yeah,
just let me know you want me to show up. I'll show up, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and hit me up.
Hit him up. All right, let's get deeper. What important life lessons have you learned from being single? That's for you.
Yeah. That a lot of my faults within a relationship, a lot of my thought processes, are not how I viewed them being outside of the relationship. So, for instance, let's say I'm with someone, and in my mind, I'm like, I can justify she wants to hang out, she wants to spend time together, and I'm like, well, I got all this other stuff to do. Like, you've been hassling me on it. I've been, I'm trying my best to do this, that, and the third, whatever. And I will justify neglecting a core need for my partner, so to speak. And it's like being outside of the relationship, I can and like listening to a lot of some other podcasts that talk about relationships and like people's personality types and things that they need to be met, to be either happy or sustainable within a relationship. And so I do a lot of reflecting, actually. And I think most of my growth comes from being not necessarily single, but being alone. Because I do overthink, but sometimes that overthinking leads to revelations or, epiphanies, I guess you could call them. Like, so like how I view it in the moment, it's not how I view it now. And I'm like, why was I like that? Or like, I wish I could have. I wish I knew now what I knew then, but I can't.
That hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20, right?
Yeah.
And so I've learned that I need to be more cognizant in the present, especially if I'm in a relationship, in order to provide, not for myself and not for the sake of having a less naggy partner. Is that it can wait. All the chores, all this other stuff can wait when it relates to a core need.
Yeah.
For them to be present, engaged, intimate, and like not intimate as in bedroom stuff, but like just emotionally intimate with someone.
Yeah.
Like for them to be that way with me, so that I can continue to be that way with them. Yeah. Because once either my needs or her needs are not being met, and we can always point fingers back and forth, but if there's no change, then we can justify, oh, well, you were the problem. Well, yeah, you were the problem because I was the problem. And I was the problem because you were and it's just this back and forth. And until someone has to break the chain, and not only that, but like once you start that, once you start breaking the chain, you're gonna take a little bit of that forefront of those emotions not being regulated, not being cognizant, them not being cognizant that things are changing, that you're putting in the effort to be more present, yada yada, meet these needs. So you have to have that kind of like understanding, like, okay, they're still volatile a little bit, like things are still kind of, things are shifting, but while it shifts, it's not going to be necessarily pretty.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, all of a sudden, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get deep about this. I can get deeper about this.
Yeah.
But that's not our podcast. Our podcast is not to fix your relationships. But there's a little bit of my nugget, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's kind of what happened is, like, there was a family occasion and somebody was like, I don't want this person to be like, because they're not on good terms. And then this person was like, I'm going to be polite at this family occasion. And they're like, but I don't want them to be like, oh, now you want to be polite because everybody's here, because we're all here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, yeah, but that's circumstantial. And that's why, and so, like, when you say, like, all of a sudden you want to do this, well, it's because I'm working on it. It's just a conscious effort.
Right, it'll be like, oh, you're hypocritical. That's a big one. That's a big one. And I actually hate the word hypocritical. Like, it has its place. It does have its time. But the thing is with change is you fall, you slip every now and again, right? Like, until you do create the new habit, the new action, and the new mindset that you're trying to implement, there's going to be that flaw, that mistakes being made and stuff like that. And it's hard for the other person to be like, oh, well, I'm just supposed to be nice now. Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to change. Like, I know that I slip. I know, like, last week I messed up again, whatever. Yeah. And they're bringing it up in your face, and you're like, it's very difficult to deal with the hypocritical, insult. When you are actively changing or trying to change. Because then it goes like, well, there's no point. You're just going to look at me like the bad guy, even when I'm doing better. But you haven't done better. You haven't reacted the way that you probably should for it to be received, for you to receive it. Yeah. You haven't opened yourself up to that because you're still looking at me through the lens of, oh, they are bad. Not he, but, like, they are bad in general.
And to call somebody hypocritical, it's like, do you want change or do you not want change?
Right. Like, do you want me to be constant? Because I can be constant. I can be constantly bad. Yeah. But if I'm going through change, it's going to be viewed as hypocritical. Yeah. Until you're perfect. Until you do not commit any mistakes.
And even then, how far back are you looking? Because then you can always say someone's hypocritical. With any sort of change, somebody can be deemed as hypocritical. Is it hypocritical or did I just grow up? Like when you're giving a teenager advice.
Yeah. And another thing when it comes to this hypocritical stuff is when you're young and you're on social media, you may post and say and do a bunch of things that aren't socially correct. They may be viewed as even racist or judgmental or attacking. And some of it may be those things. Yeah. But as someone grows up and they start developing newer ideas, newer opinions, and start evolving, essentially eternally growing, they may not have those same thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. Yeah. And so now it's like, well, someone can always go on their feed and be like, oh, remember back in this so-and-so year, you said this. Everything that you're doing now, meaningless, pointless. Well, to them, right? Yeah. That's the other thing, is that you just kind of have to take those punches. Yeah. Because you got to understand that people aren't going to see your progress. They're only going to see the mistakes, and they're only going to see the actions of you fixing your past mistakes. They're like, oh, but, like, I believe that while they're not on the social media or whatever, they're still back. They're still this person. Yeah. They're not really the person they're portraying themselves to be, so to speak. Yeah. And so I did hear a recommendation that, like, if you are, anytime you have a life-changing event, not necessarily like, oh, something happened and your life is changing, but when you have a life-changing event that alters or changes or possibly will personal growth can happen, you should just destroy all the previous social media stuff because of the new ideas, the possible of new ideas, the new opinions, the new beliefs that you will be putting out. So their examples were, okay, when you're in first they were like, no one under 15 should have social media, and I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah.
Social media is like, it's a dangerous place. And it was dangerous even when we were kids. It's only that much more dangerous and uncontrollable at this age.
Yeah.
You know.
How old were you when you first got into social media?
I didn't have a phone until I was 16, and even then, I could barely text and call. So I would say I had my first Facebook account at probably, I tried around like 15. I had access to a computer every now and again. And so I would only hop on every once in a while and, whatever. But it was nothing major. I couldn't keep it with me, so I wasn't like always on it.
Yeah, that's true. We had to be on computers, or eventually we were on phones, but like it wasn't that great.
Yeah. Like, oh man, core memories.
Yeah. I had Bebo. Bebo was
I had
like,
MySpace.
I had Bebo when I was 12, and then I moved to MySpace around the same time, and I was rocking both. Because in Tulsa, most people use MySpace. In Oklahoma City, where I lived, most people use Bebo.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I was talking to people.
Like, these are my homies on Bebo,
and these are my brother's homies. Because my brother lived in Tulsa, and so I was friends with his friends, and so that I was kind of trying to.
They were like, "You got a MySpace?" You're like, "Not yet. Yeah, well, I'm about to now."
Or
homie.
my cousin in Texas, she had MySpace. It's like Bebo was like, felt like to me that was very regional for me.
Oh, okay.
Like it was just local, but like a lot of people used it, obviously in other states and shit.
Yeah. I also had a Meet Me back when it was My Yearbook, and you could go on and like digitally sign people's yearbooks.
Oh, okay.
You would have like little playlists. They would show like a little iPod, the little fat ones. And you can have different mods where it was just the little cube one without the screen.
Oh yeah, the Nano.
Yeah, and then they have the little fatter one where they had the little screen and the little the little
circle.
And you could get on that and you could just go scroll through someone's playlist and like check out their music and stuff.
Okay.
And My Yearbook by far is better than Meet Me Now. I'm like, why did y'all like? I don't know about Meet Me Now because I've tried it and I'm like, it's not really a social thing. It's more like going live. So I mean, I guess it is social, right? But it's not my type of social.
Yeah.
It's like going live. Then you're doing a lot of swiping for whatever reason. I'm like, is this like a knockoff Tinder or something?
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, this ain't for me. So I'll get off of it. And I'm like, yeah, nah. But nostalgically, I would like for My Yearbook to be a thing again. That was dope, man. And you could like, I don't know, man. It was just, you had so much customization on it. It was just fire. It was like it was my first move out of MySpace, and then it was Facebook.
Facebook was big here. I didn't make a Facebook until I moved to Kansas.
Yeah, I had a Facebook back in Arkansas.
Okay.
And
the year that we met, was that your first year back in Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, because I was in Kansas in the 8th grade. Went back to Arkansas for 9th. Came back in 10th. Half a 10th, I think.
No, we met in 11th.
Yeah, so I came back for half a 10th grade.
Second half?
11th grade, I think. No, I don't even really remember. But I know that one year I had split it up.
It had to be 10th because 11th grade is when we met. First half of 11th grade.
I think it was 9th grade. The summer of 9th grade, I stayed or something. I don't know, but I left because of a breakup. I was like, I'm out. I was too heartbroken to be in the same state as this chick.
I feel that.
And then I came back, and it was the same year. So it was probably I came back that summer before school started, actually. So
11th grade or 10th grade?
10th grade, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I didn't do a half and half year. Maybe it was just like I left after
Mm-hmm.
you know this at a time and whatever. Anyway, yeah, it was a wild time. I was an emotional child. I'm still emotional. I just
You're just
hide
an
it well
emotional
now.
adult.
Yeah, I just do better with hiding it or processing it internally before having some type of external reaction.
Yeah. What was the question? Oh yeah. What I learned from being single. I haven't been
Oh
single.
yeah, I answered that. Okay.
I haven't been single in
16, 15?
14 years, 15 years. I was 16. I'm 31 now. So 15 years.
Yeah.
I haven't been single in 15 years, but I did learn something before that. And it's the
Can't
cheesiest.
trust these hoes. No, just kidding.
It's the cheesiest, like most common advice that I have heard a lot since. But like
You learned it early.
I inadvertently learned it, so it's basically when you're not looking is when you find the one. Cause I was gonna go on a generational run, whenever I came here.
What that mean?
Like I was gonna be these hoes, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I threw a big old wrench in that.
So, yeah. So no,
I'm a great friend. That's what you're saying. You helped me find the one. Big boo hoo.
Woe is me.
Yeah.
No.
I'm happy, married, and all this other stuff.
So similar to you, when I left Tulsa to live here, I was heartbroken. I was like, I can't trust
Cue
these,
the music.
can't trust these hoes, man. So when I moved here, I was like, me and Alex had two different agendas. Mine was, I'm not gonna get into a long-term relationship. I'm just gonna hit it and quit it. 16 years old, right?
Right. I haven't even had sex yet.
Alex's agenda was, I'm not gonna make friends. We both failed.
Not making friends is a really big commit.
It was, and I looked at him like he was crazy. I was like, what?
Like, bro. And then he became the like absolute social butterfly.
Then he was throwing parties everywhere.
Right? Like, what you mean? No friends, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like any of these people. Send
Yeah,
the invite up.
That plan went out the window quickly for him.
Yeah.
Quicker than mine did. But
Yeah, you were a little running around for.
It
was like two or three chicks, right? In a span of like.
So
I'm not trying to.
I'm not gonna.
Sound like
I'm gonna throw names out there, but there'll be 1, 2, Claudia, and I had already like picked who the next one was. Claudia knows about this, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, I was like,
He's like when I was with A1.
Yeah.
I was mentally on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so I was like, okay, I know where I'm going after this.
Right, you just planning your
And
destination.
I might still be going there. Who knows, right? Who knows? This one just hasn't ended. Things have been good.
I'm
one
not
joke too
that.
far?
Yeah,
One
I'm
joke
not.
too-
No, hey, you and them can by all means.
Y'all get
But
it.
I'm cool with Claudia, so I ain't.
She gets it. She's watching right now, actually.
This isn't live.
Well, when she is watching. When it is live, she'll be watching.
Oh,
No,
she's watching it.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, there was a girl that I was potentially eyeing for after Claudia. And her and I have talked about it since. She was like, her mentality.
So would you still?
Her mentality was she just didn't want to be single for Valentine's Day.
So y'all both were
We
kind
were
of like
both, like-
temporary
we were like,
mindset.
We're like, we'll
She's
be
like,
together.
He killed. I'll fuck him, leave. Maybe not. That might not have been
Maybe
exactly
not
what
like
she was
that.
thinking. She's like, he can give me gifts on Valentine's Day. There
Basically,
you go.
yeah. She's like, I'm not gonna. Not
She's a
get
lady.
gifts.
All right. She was
yeah, she's classy.
right, which is why she's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not. You know,
I was
He
not.
was a dog.
I
right
was.
here.
I was
This is-
trying to be. I was trying to be. Turns out, not really.
Were you not in Tulsa or Oklahoma or whatever?
No. I was. I was in a serious relationship, and then I had probably like a month of summer where I was like, okay, I need to find someone else to get my mind off her.
Dang.
And so I met another girl, but like these things weren't really like anything. And then I moved here, and then that's when the school year started, and I was like, all right, now I'm gonna go. And then it didn't really go anywhere, but we did what we did, and then Claudia, and then no one after. But like I wasn't looking for the one.
Right, you was looking for the next one.
I was looking for the next one, and then I found
the next
and then
one.
Claudia
And
and
the
I
next
met,
one.
and then we have now been married for
13.
12 years.
It's gonna be 13,
That
right?
can't be right. It's gonna be 12 years.
Oh,
Yeah, we're at 11 years. We've been married for 11 years.
okay.
But yeah, so like, you find her when you're not looking, and you'll find him when you're not looking.
Yeah.
That might be a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I think it is because
This is
I
from-
wasn't looking for nothing either, and I was in my whole face, and I was successful.
Yeah, I mean, this advice might have expired back in 2012.
Like, hey, you didn't jump in on the wagon when
Yeah,
it was
bro.
running.
You should have jumped on the wave. You know, COVID fucked everything up, bro.
Yeah, dog.
They threw us in a parallel universe.
We're actually in a simulation. We're all
Yeah.
dead. We're just, transported consciousness into
AI.
Yeah, we're actually all AI made to mimic real humans.
Yeah.
Just start glitching out,
Yeah.
tweaking.
Yeah.
Ugh, don't do that.
That's my chit.
Yeah. I guess I'll start with explaining why I was kind of late.
Right. The people deserve an explanation.
Yeah, so I was getting hired to.
You were going to
Dude.
say hi. I was getting high. I forgot I was supposed
He's
to
like,
come
I quit
in.
listening. He was getting high. I was like, that's not. I had this whole conversation. You're like, so how was it?
Well, I might be high.
What you mean?
I think you're high.
Right. No.
You were getting hired?
Yeah, my aunt was trying to hire me out to do fruit carving,
Ooh.
which is my natural talent.
Yeah. Speaking of.
Yeah. She was like, my cousin's having her graduation / birthday party, and was like, a little birdie told me that you know how to cut up some fruit. I was like, well, I mean, I could show you how to slice a watermelon or something. Like, I don't know what you mean. It wasn't clocking that she was
Standing on business.
Exactly. So I was like, what? I mean, I guess she was like, no, but like, sorry. No, but like, an edible arrangement, fruit carving, displays. And I was like, oh, I ain't done that in a minute. Probably since the first or second year after high school. It's probably the last time I did it, which was 2013, 2014.
You don't even got the X-Acto knives no more, bro.
Right, exactly. So I might have to order some because the party's like this month.
That's the only reason I know what an X-Acto knife is. I've used one since,
Ah,
but I knew what it was because of you.
you're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I'm
weird
teaching
thing to
you.
learn.
Yeah. Teaching you just random knowledge. So she was like, hey, can you come over to the house and we'll talk more about it, which is why I was late. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go tell them like, hey, here's my plan, yada yada, and I'm a dip. And then she was like, because it's like I was saying half of it in English, half of it in Spanish, and like all the ingredients I'm like in English. I don't know them in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't shop in Spanish.
They don't shop. They
I
don't sell
shop-
these in Mexico.
Right. So I was like, you need to get this, and this. And she's like, she called my cousin. She's like, can you go through that again and like let her know? And then I was like, okay, well, what kind of design are y'all thinking? And so I came up with the design. And she's like, ooh, I love that. Okay. And I'm like, perfect. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And so that's why I got a job.
Bro, the confidence that you have to do something that you haven't done in 10 years is crazy.
I wouldn't say I'm a natural, bro. It's in the blood. It's in my. It's I wouldn't even say muscle memory. It's genetic, man. That was a fruit carver back in the tribe, bro.
Yeah. Every time you eat a fruit, you use the fork to carve it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's kind of funny you said that, but like with kiwis and stuff, I actually taught a couple of people how to like better chop them up and like peel them really quickly. They're like, what the. I'm just like, yeah. I was like, or you could just eat the whole kiwi whole. You know what I'm saying?
Get that juice.
Yeah. But no, the peel too. You can eat the peel. Apparently,
I don't eat kiwi.
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently, I recently found out that people might actually eat some of the peeling.
Okay.
It's appealing.
It's appealing to them.
Yeah. Not to me. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to eat a fuzzball. So
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I told her, I'm like, I'm a practice, and my uncle was like, you better bring that over here so we can see it, so we can judge, and then we can eat it.
Okay. That's good.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah. I'll go buy, a couple of fruit, do a couple of things, and you let me know if this is, okay. And I'm like, don't feel like you need to say that. Oh yeah, it's great. And then side-eyed me. It's fine. Like, tell me it's bad. I might not be a natural no more. I'm unnatural now.
Rusty.
Yeah, rusty, dusty, rusty. You heard?
Yeah. That's kind of what I think about, like when I asked Claudia to record like a video for me when I was making music. She's like, I don't know if I can. I'm like, I ain't gonna let you put out anything whack.
Right.
First off, if you
I wouldn't be asking you if I thought you was whack.
Right. If you film it and it looks like we filmed it on a potato and it was found footage, yeah, I'm not putting this out. This is just an afternoon of us filming each other.
To be fair, I put out some potato recorded footage that we found, quality songs, and that's how I got them together.
That's true.
Actually,
that's true.
Sorry.
Well, you're very open with that. Like, even with the old boy, like, you're like, today he was like, oh yeah, I read that issue. I'm like, what you talking about, dog? First off, you don't know me like that.
Like, I ain't got no issues. You got the issues.
You Animo? There ain't nobody read that.
Right. Yeah. No, I do like to let people read it. Kind of, I like to gauge their, because some people I've sent it to and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna read it.
And they haven't read it.
They probably maybe either have.
They have the intention to read it, but.
Right, either intention or they haven't, or like they're just trying to, hey, we're talking about a passion of yours. I'm not gonna knock you down. Just send it my way. I'll read it and I'll get back to you. They might not have ever read it, and maybe they did and they didn't feel like they needed to say anything about it. That's okay. I will take any feedback from any of these people that I have sent it off to. Some people have gotten the exact reaction that I'm looking for from this issue, so that's really awesome, and that's why I really share it. Is more to see if what I've written is going to bring in what I'm hoping to get when it's with the image. Yeah, because like if you can do it with the writing, come on. Yeah, I just need the reliant artist to bring that out to right. But yeah,
I was like, I'm not recording. Yes, I am.
Oh.
We're good. Just panicked for a bit.
Okay, yeah, the mic is on. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm very open about it. Like, if I'm like, it could be trash. It could be. Just let me know. Just let me know what I'm lacking in.
What fruits are you carving?
So it'll be a watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, the sweet bell pepper. Look at the little sweet peppers.
Oh yeah.
The mini sweet peppers, yeah. Leek. And I told them to get some.
What's a leek?
Leek is like it's not celery, but it's kind of the same family, I guess. It's like a stalk.
Is it Leek?
Yeah. And it has like the little the fans at the top. They kind of go out in a V shape.
These bad boys.
Yeah. So I make like little ribbon flower type deals out of those. And then I also asked them, I was like, you might have to Amazon some of those stuff, like purple kale, purple edible orchids. And I think that's really about it. Keep it simple. I told them, I was like, get a tall vase, get a medium vase, or a short one, or all three. And get a big plate, like I'm like I'm trying to do exactly what I used to do, so I can kind of do it again. But I was like, let me get some videos, and I might try something new,
right?
For practice or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I'm all about trying to relearn it.
That's pretty dope.
It's been fun. It was always fun. Like even working on my truck, it's fun. It's frustrating. Don't get me wrong.
It's hot,
and it's hot. But I enjoy working on things. Like I like being busy. I like being actively doing something that I like to do, not necessarily like chores. I hate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's how I get with like computer work. I get super into it, bro. The other day I worked on my budget. I reworked some
He's
stuff.
like, man, I put formulas in that bitch.
I worked on my budget, and then I was like, I really want to start eating at home. Let me come up with a like list of stuff that I can make, and kind of figure out what days I can go out to eat, what days I shouldn't go out to eat, and what am I gonna eat on those days. And so I have like a 4-week spread of like foods that I want to cook. And then after the week 4, we could just go back to week 1 and run through it again. And like that took me like a good hour and a half, and I was like, this is fun. Time well spent.
Yeah, I actually do get caught up in like little side missions
Yeah.
all the time. All the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and then like I have a random thought, and I'm like, ooh, let's see what that's about.
Yeah.
And then I'm like 2 hours into a random thought. And
That's how my day's been here at the office, since you haven't been here to distract me.
To keep you focused, you mean?
To keep me focused.
Wow.
That's what I said. That ain't what I said.
Nah, that's not.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I was late, man.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair. Are they gonna pay you?
I told them they don't have to.
But they gonna pay you?
I told them they don't have to. I was like, buy the fruit.
You're not expecting money. You're just like,
my
buy
aunt
the fruit.
started. She was like, I'll pay you.
Yeah.
And I was like, you ain't gotta pay me, dude.
Yeah.
Like like you good. You good. Just buy the fruit though.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Cause I ain't buying the fruit.
Yeah. Fruit kind of low key expensive.
Yeah.
Actually, any groceries.
In this economy, I ain't buying
yeah.
shit.
You buy the fruit. I think we're good.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. Feel like there was something else I was gonna talk about, but I totally blanked on it.
I'll move on to my topic.
There you go. That sounds like a great idea. This was supposed to be a mini topic.
Yeah. All right. So there's a Reddit thread. I haven't read it again.
Good.
We're going to read it for the first time.
All right. Hit me with it, baby.
This is, am I overreacting for being upset that my girlfriend hides in our room when we have guests?
Okay. Early predictions. What you thinking?
Yeah. What are these guests? Who are these people?
Why
if it's family, why you not coming out to say what's up?
I think that's cultural though.
Cultural?
Yeah. Like no matter what, you always come in, you say hi to everybody. When you leave, you say bye to everybody.
Yeah.
That's cultural to me. Cuz with the Hispanic side, that's what I do.
You have to do
like
that.
yeah, that's mandatory. If you don't, you called out. Like you don't just get to walk through the house. Like you got to earn your spot in the house.
Yeah.
On my white side, it's like you can just show up and be like, "Hey, everybody," and that's sufficient.
I ain't gonna lie, I love to hey everybody.
No, I'm not arguing it. No, don't get.
I love that.
Right, you like I get to do both. I can be respectful, and I can show earn my spot in the house.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But to be like, oh no, like if they're here, bro, I'm with you, but I do think it's more of a cultural or even an upbringing thing. It might not necessarily be cultural, it could be just upbringing.
All right, so you think he is overreacting or he's not overreacting?
My thing is I need to understand more about this.
It's
this
a prediction,
person,
bro.
I know, and that's why I don't want to. Okay. I think he is overreacting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this says,
she ain't got to say hi to nobody.
my girlfriend, 24 female, and I, 26 male.
Oh yeah, he overreacting. Never mind.
Have been.
Oh wait, no, that was my prediction.
Have been together for almost 2 years, and we live together.
Okay.
For the most part, things are great, but there's one thing that's been really bothering me. Whenever
it's always one thing. It's
always
one.
It's always one. It's not always one thing. First of all,
right. It's
what
they say. Yeah. In this moment, in this pose, one thing. That's all I'm asking for.
But don't even get me started. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Where was I? But there's one thing that's really been bothering me. Whenever we have people over, she disappears into our bedroom and stays there the whole time. It doesn't matter if it's friends, family, or even mutual acquaintances. Unless it's her close friends, She'll say a quick hello, then vanish.
At least she said hello. I'll give her that. She said she did the hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
That's your thing. That's your
I
thing.
love that, yeah.
She said, hey everybody. Bye everybody.
At first, I thought maybe she was just shy or needed alone time, but now it feels like she's avoiding any social interaction with people who matter to me. I've tried talking to her about it, and she says she just doesn't feel like socializing or that she's not in the mood, but it happens every time.
Can I say I hate absolutes. I hate absolutes because I don't believe it's probably every time. It's not, always, never.
Yeah.
I hate
it's
those
not
words.
one thing that's wrong.
Right. It's everything is wrong. Anyway.
All right. Yeah, I feel you on that. My friends have started asking if she doesn't like them.
Probably.
And my parents think she's rude for never engaging with them.
I'm 50-50 on that. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But I would view it the same way.
Last weekend, my best friend came over after not seeing him for months, and she literally stayed in the room for the entire evening. When I asked her about it later, she got defensive and said, I don't owe anyone my energy. 100% true.
Yeah.
That's 100%
That's
true.
something that's learned. Like you learn to have that type of mindset.
Yeah.
Like, you don't owe anybody anything.
No.
Your partner, though, you do. Like, to an extent, you've made a commitment.
To an extent, yeah. And said, I don't owe anyone my energy. I get that she's introverted, but is it really too much to ask for her to at least try to be present for an hour? I'm starting to feel embarrassed and even a little disrespected. Am I overreacting, or is this a valid thing to be upset about? Is he overreacting?
I want to say no now, but has it always been a thing? Like, from the beginning of the relationship, has it always been a thing? If so, why is it surprising you? You should have said something sooner. You could have done something sooner.
Mm-hmm.
You could have addressed it. You could have, moved on to somebody who can hang with your peoples.
It probably wasn't always a thing, I would assume. I'm assuming.
Right. It might have only started when they moved in.
When they moved in together?
That sucks.
Yeah.
I hate when that stuff happens. But that's how it works. There are things about someone you can never experience unless you live with them.
Yeah. I would stop inviting people to my crib. To be honest, that would piss me off. If Claudia did that every time you came over, she just went into the room, I'd be like, fam, come on. We're not doing this.
Right. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah, that's my boy. And I thought that was your boy. Yeah, no.
He helped us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be without him. Yeah.
Play the song. Hector, play the song.
I deleted that, homie. Along with the memories.
Play the instrumental. We'll rap it right now.
Oh, God. No, don't do that. No. Don't do that. Don't even let them know I rap, bro. I used to rap. I don't rap.
You already rapped on the show.
No, that was fake. That was scripted.
That was AI.
Yeah.
No. I 100% feel him. I don't think he's overreacting. It's like, come on, fam. You got to give a little bit of effort. I will give her some grace if he's doing this every night. Or how far apart are these visits? If they're coming every day, chill out, bro. That's your people. I'm not hanging out with these people every day.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. And my thing on her defense, right? Because clearly he's not defending her. He's not giving us much aside from the fact that she might be a little introverted.
Yeah. True.
It depends on how deep that is. Like,
yeah, I mean, some people, it's very paralyzing.
Yeah, like she might not know them on a certain level to be able to, which is on her too.
Yeah,
like if she never engages with them, she'll never be able to be cool with them. But also, like, again, like she said, she doesn't owe them that either.
She doesn't.
She's already has her few. I mean, if she's introverted, that's all she'll probably ever really need, as long as they don't do her wrong.
True.
like we don't have a huge circle of friends.
No.
Like it's really just me and you. We talk every day.
But here's the thing. When you say, hey, I'm going to bring this person around, my immediate thought is, no.
Right.
Please no. But because you're my boy and I care about you, I say, sure.
Right, but you don't owe me that. And I don't expect it, which is why I ask.
Yeah, I don't owe it to you, but I do it for you.
Okay. Yeah. No, we don't know. Like I said, he's using absolutes.
Yeah, it might be like she does it every now and then.
Right, but it's so much so that he doesn't really acknowledge that small amount of effort, which is also a problem. And can be why I believe he is overreacting.
I see.
And I feel like he might just need to understand more about her. 2 years is quite a while, but there's still stuff that you kind of withhold from someone until you can fully be present. If they're showing you, because like it's not always like, oh yeah, I can be myself 100% with someone off rip. You can't. Sometimes you can't, because you have that trust even from someone that you know for a really long time. Because someone who's you've known for a long time has had opportunity to show you distrust, or to show you that maybe you can't express or be this or these certain things, because you now feel attacked, so now you refrain from doing that. But they're still your homie. Like you just kind of withhold a little bit. Could be the same thing. He might have expressed something that made her feel kind of jaded about something. Like, well, this is just how I am, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah, you could have been like.
And so now she can't necessarily express it. So all she says is, I just don't want to. I don't yada yada. This is her go-to to protect her peace. But I don't know. That's what I'm like. I don't know. I'm saying he's not overreacting if this is a genuine, like, hey, it is every time.
If what he's saying is true.
Like, even 80% true.
80%, yeah.
Like, when you say every time, it needs to be most of the time. Like, almost every time.
If she's only talked to your parents once in the last year, you're not overreacting. You're 100% in the right.
Yeah.
But, like, my parents are coming over, bro. You're not coming out the room?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know. I don't have enough pieces to confidently say that he is or isn't.
Yeah.
But I think that there is a possibility that he is overreacting.
I think, there could be.
I would feel the same way, though, as him. Like, I would also be overreacting.
Same.
Or whatever. I would be acting the same way as him.
I would be reacting.
Yeah. I might not be overreacting because it might be true.
Yeah.
But I might be overreacting because I feel like he might also... I think that there's also this level of, like, you putting too much into it. You putting too much stock into the fact that it's being embarrassing. Maybe your friends, they're like, yeah, whatever, dude, it's cool. It's all right. She doesn't have to come out here if she doesn't want to, bro. Like, don't force her. It's cool. Like, I don't feel any different.
To your friends, yeah. Well, the friends are reacting, saying, does she not like us?
That's a question that he can ask her, and he can be like, no, she just...
No, she hates y'all.
Right. It might be easier. Yeah. Just like, just don't engage her. No, don't look her way. Don't even come to my house no more. We can't hang out.
I would, as a friend, would feel like I don't want to go over there because this girl always leaves. And it's awkward. It's mad awkward.
Yeah. No, I feel that too. But I do think that as long as he handles does she hate me? He's like, no, it's just she struggles with crowds, with people, with groups, that aren't people that she's vetted through emotional experiences.
My parents, bro.
That one's a little rough.
That one's
that one, yeah, yeah.
I think at the end
of the day,
but some
parents, you gotta understand though. Some parents,
they're overbearing.
Yeah. But you gotta deal with it though. Like especially if it's a long term relationship. In 2 years, I feel like they're at least trying to be long term.
I think at the end of the day, it's how important is this to you, my guy? You know, like to say, are you overreacting? Kind of depends on you. If it's not a big deal, yes, you're overreacting.
Right, because you're just blowing something.
And you're just bitching. Shut up. What are we talking about?
There you go.
If you don't care, then don't care.
Why are we here?
Like, I hate when people say, I don't care, and then they proceed to care. If you don't care, don't care. Don't lie to me about caring.
Right.
Clearly
like,
you care.
right. I don't care if you care or not.
Yeah.
But don't lie to me, then proceed to show
Yeah.
me that, like, oh.
Yeah.
this
Don't
is the
tell
thing.
me about it for an hour, 60 minutes, and I'm like,
And at the end of it, be like, yeah, but I don't care.
but I don't care.
Which
That's
I think
them.
I've done that.
Bro, I'm like, sounds like you care. That's what Claudia does.
I just outed myself. Yeah, so I always care even when I say I don't care.
Yeah. And I think that we all do that. Now that I think about it.
Well, okay. Let me try to explain it from my point of view. When I say, like, I don't care, it's like I'm over it at this point.
But I still need to vent about it.
Yes. Like, I got to get it off so that I can officially close this
Yeah.
bit out.
That's why he said at the end, now I don't care.
Right. Like, but whatever.
It's
I don't
whatever.
care.
I always say that. It's whatever. It hasn't been whatever. But now it's now
Right.
it's
Right. At least this instant, too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like, I still feel jaded about this, like, when it
Mhm.
happens. But I'm cool now. Like, me
Yeah.
and her or me and them, we're cool now. Until it happens again, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, bro, I'm gonna wring her neck, or
Yeah.
whatever, or his neck. If it's a friend that's doing something to,
Mhm.
whatever, anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I leg sweep and choked out my mom in my living room
You
playfully. I hit her with the leg sweep and put her in a headlock, choked out. Playfully though, I wasn't being
what?
serious.
So why would you throw that in here?
It was just funny. I hit her with a boom, boom. This is my house. You gonna listen to my rules.
How old were you?
I was in Colorado, so I was like 20.
You're grown as hell.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting back.
Yeah.
This is my house.
You said you was gonna take me out. You brought me into this world.
I
You was
think
gonna-
that's kind of along the lines that I was talking about too. I was like, this
take
is
me
my
out.
house. Yeah.
Who you gonna take out?
Right. You gonna listen to my rules, my house, my rules, my way.
My mom used to say, "I brought you into this world. I could take you out," knowing damn well she was 5 feet tall. I mean, she was taller than me at the time. But
Hey.
what'd you expect?
A weapon's a weapon, and it can take anybody out. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
You don't think so?
nah, she gotta aim high. I'm not even that tall.
Right, and this is for you specifically.
Yeah,
It's for her kids. This is the only line you could say to your kids.
yeah. That's
You can't say it to an
you can
adopted
only
child.
say that to you.
Right, you can't even say it to your adopted. I brought you into this country. I'll take you out.
So going.
So you
I'm
racist.
going back?
No.
No, I'm getting deported.
Right. No. So yeah, you can only say it to your blood kids because
We're getting
you-
sidetracked. We're getting sidetracked.
Right. I think we're supposed to be wrapping this up.
Yeah. Did I finish saying that if it's important to him?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
So at least you were still on that.
Yeah. If it's important to him, then he's not
over-
overreacting. If it's not important, then what are we talking about? I think for me personally, this would be a deal breaker for me. I don't think that I could deal with that. If we've talked about it repeatedly and nothing's changing, but whenever your people come around, I'm there. Whenever your family comes around, I'm there. We're not getting the same things. These things aren't important to me. I think what I would try is not be there when her people are around, but she probably wouldn't care. And then I'd get pissed about that.
Nah, they care. They care. I was in a similar situation where at first it was cool.
Yeah.
They would show up. They would be around everybody, even with you guys, with my friends. Not that I have many, but either way.
Yeah.
But it did turn out to be like, it was like, they're cool, but like, I don't really care for them. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to go hang out with them, to go see them and stuff. So like, when you invite me, it's like, I'd rather go be with my family or with my friends and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I'd go and I'd stay at the family's stuff, whatever. And then we'd go to my family, and at first it's cool, it's whatever, yada yada. But I also like to see my family quite a bit, and they always see the last person. They always got to see their family all the time. They would always talk to them. I didn't talk to my family like the way that she did, and so I'm like, hey, I'm trying to hang out with you, but I'm also trying to hang out with my family. So let's mess it up. And then again, this is hindsight where I'm like, okay, maybe that really wasn't the best approach. I really needed to learn to separate that, but it was a struggle because it's like, when I just got out of the military, I'm finally able to see all my family, or not all, but like I'm finally able to see my family, finally be able to be with my person and
Yeah.
stuff like this. And so like I was just trying to just
Yeah.
get so much of it to where I could be like, okay, now I can choose one now because I've got my fix or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did not handle it well, clearly.
Clearly.
So yeah, like it's a bit of a juggle. You got to juggle it around. But it did eventually become where like I'm always showing up for their stuff, not really coming through for my stuff. I wouldn't even show up for the stuff that I was planning with my family anymore. I was like, well, when's the next time you're gonna come through? Like the last, and I'm like, I gotta check their calendar. Like,
so would it be like I want to go do this with my family, and then she would be like, I don't want to do that, and then you'd be like, cool, I'll go do that. And then when it came to doing stuff with her family, and you'd be like, okay, cool, so cool if I don't do that, and then it'd be like, nah.
Yeah, I would be like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go, and she's like, well, I want you to be there.
So, I mean, if we put out desires,
yeah, like, well, why do you think I invited you?
Yeah,
you know. And I'm like, all right, fine, whatever, I'll go. Well, she's like, I don't want you to have that face. Well, okay.
Yeah. Let me grab my other face, actually.
Yeah,
there you go.
You're just talking to everybody like this. Hey, and you're like,
yeah.
I don't also want to be. And this is where I also had an issue with myself, not with anybody else. Is that now I had to pretend that I was fake. And I didn't like that.
You
so
felt like you were fake.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this, and she doesn't. Like, I don't force her to come to my events or whatever, my gatherings.
Mm-hmm.
And I just go and I go do my thing. I'm chilling because I've gotten to the point to where I no longer care. I do care, like I would prefer, I guess, but it's not so much that it's going to hinder me or it's a little thing now.
Because the alternative is you not going, and you're like, well, I don't want to do that.
Right. I like this option better.
Yeah.
And then for them, like I would always show up. I'm like, I do this stuff for you because I care about you. I want you, but I also want you to do that same for me. She's like, well, I just don't want. You're always, you always want to do. I'm like, yeah, I do. I do want to do that. Like, I want to be with my family. I want to be as close to my family as you are with yours.
Yeah.
But I'm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Pull it back.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. That's where it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Because then they like, well, I don't care. They do care, and then they treat you as if they care, but they say they don't care, and you're like, all right, I guess I'm gonna eat alone tonight.
Yeah.
Or whatever punishment you go through.
Am I overreacting? A little too close to home for Hector. Sign us out, bro.
Yeah. All right. So look, I appreciate you guys for listening to me vent pretty much half this daggum episode about my issues. So how about you you comment, you subscribe, you hit the notification button, and you share this stuff with somebody. All right. Oh dang. Okay. That was loud. It was in my ear. And interact with us. Whether it be on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. Do we post on Instagram anymore? Really?
No.
Yeah. It's kind of slow down there. So I mean. You don't have to go take a look at Instagram. But anyway, all the other ones that are pretty active with you guys, we appreciate you guys. And yeah, just go ahead and throw those questions, those comments our way, and we'll try to interact with you guys back. And if you got something you want us to talk about, we can definitely give you our uneducated opinion.
Yeah.
Somewhat educated, high school diploma education. But yeah, so as always, thank you for coming to the apartment. Glad you had your refreshments, but it's time to go. So here's Alfredo.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
Thank you for doing the honors.
Peace.
Peace.